Hi, my name is Cassie Mrozek, and this is for Counseling 500 discussion on integration. The first question is based on the definitions given in the chapter for a Christian counselor, which ones I most feel I most align with. And I believe that my identity is mostly professional counselor with a Christian worldview. Because the agency I work in primarily, I can't overtly be a Christian counselor. However, I can practice these beliefs with the clients that request it. This allowed me to be both a professional counsel, but also provide a perspective of a Christian worldview. Second question: what are some issues that you need to pay attention to in your professional development as you navigate between professional counseling and the Christian faith? As a professional counselor, I have to be very careful not to reflect my feelings or beliefs on a client. I need to only practice as a Christian counselor when the client expresses the wish for that. I can, however, be the reflection of Christian faith without placing my Christian feelings and beliefs onto the client. Do your views align with the integration model? I believe in the allies model and that God provides us with the answers and that psychology and Christian theology can work together seamlessly and do not need to be adversaries. And this is listed in our chapter 4 book of reading this week. And I like the idea behind that, and I do believe firmly in it that psychology and the Christian faith can work very easily together. Both of them have their strengths, and if used together, I think they provide a very nice model for us to work with in the counseling field. What challenge do you foresee in using an integration model? Well, the only thing is that not every client is wanting a Christian perspective. I have to respect that. But those that do, I have to be very careful as to their faith because, once again, culture, you have to be aware that there's many different faiths and many different beliefs. And we have to make sure that we're present in the therapy session and ask, what their faith is and what their beliefs are. How might the code A4B of the ACA Code of Ethics relate to you as you pursue a degree in professional counseling? Um, and the code was very clearly saying, you need to keep your personal feelings to yourself. It is not your client's feelings. It's, you need to understand it's your feelings. And if I'm at risk of doing this, I need to seek professional support, whether through my supervisor or another person. This is where the ethical decision making model comes into place, and it's very often used, and it's very good way to make sure that you're keeping your feelings and beliefs out of the counseling session with your client. And the last one is how could you operate as a counselor with a Christian worldview and not impose your values, attitudes, beliefs on them? As a counselor, you have to stay in the moment with the client. My job is to apply theories and techniques to meet the needs of the client, not mine. If the client wishes to function outside of the Christian expectation, it's not my job to say for them that they need to function within the Christian. Instead, it's my job to support and encourage the client to understand their thoughts, actions, and feelings and not my own. I thank you for listening.